Hello and welcome to Bonsai Therapy. Today I'm going to be showing you this big huge tree, and I'm going to be showing you how you can have shape on the tree without really wiring it if you are patient and let the wind and the growth and the weight of the tree to shape the trunk of the tree. Well, this only works if the tree it's not actually as big as it looks right now. Now let's really take a better look at this tree. This is a cutting, and this is what I want to show you. I'm going to pick up the tree so that you can see better. There is like a turn on the tree that was like all natural, and you can see it here. I'm very proud of it because this was basically the weight of the tree itself and a little wind. We've been having a lot of wind, and probably the tree was on the right side of the wind, and it starts like bending because of it. Also because there's too many leaves on this tree, and we are going to trim it a little bit, like lower, and take all this top because we achieved a little bend over there, and then we will work it more later as it goes, because then we're going to be like giving some primacy to some branches growing one way or the other, so we can have better turns. I have other trees outside that I'm going to show you. These were all cuttings that I did, let's say in April, May, and they were this year cuttings from material like branches that were growing this year. They worked fine. I'm going to show you some other trees that I cut, some other cuttings that I had for older growth, and those ones were like thicker, and so the bending wasn't that accentuated. Some cuttings took, others were like a complete disaster. But I think the success that I achieved this year was a good thing. I got like 15 cuttings that took, and then of course as things go, the moment I was cutting the tree, trimming it, the video just decided to turn off for some reason. But this is what I cut on this tree. Let's reconstitute this thing a little bit better. So this is the tree the way it was before, and I just took the top out of it, and it looks better now, and we will try to make some growth come out of the lower nodules, so then we can start working it out. This cut is really going strong, and I will kind of try to show you without throwing everything out. The sort of soil that I have here, it's like a lava rock perlite, has some granite on it, and potting soil. So the potting soil, I like to give it a little more structure, getting it a little more organic stuff on it. And since this tree, it's far from being a bonsai. The previous tree was probably money maple. It's a mix, an hybrid red maple, green maple. It grows like large leaves, but you know it can be made into a bonsai because those money maples, they grow like really strong and fast, which is a good thing. Now another tree that I'm going to show you, I'm not sure if this is a money maple really, or if this is a Japanese maple, because when I made the cuttings I kind of put them all together. Now this one here has been growing like really well, as you can see. Let me just pick it up a little bit and show you the real size of it. So there's a lot of growth over there. We are going to trim this one too. This area here didn't really put up like a shape, like there's no bends nor nothing, but I'm still not going to wire it. I'm going to prune it on top and see if something comes out of here, and on this side here too. Some of it has been coming, some growth like right at the bottom. I just removed that because I want the growth to be concentrated on this area, and you know, a little bit more over here. We're going to take this one down here. Let me show you. And then you can see that's actually like two branches coming from the same area here, where one goes that way and the other goes this way, and this one kind of bends a little bit, but the bend that it's getting, it's not actually like an area that I want it to bend because it's too high on the tree. So let's do some cuttings here and see what happens. Well, what's going to happen right now, it's going to be, the tree is going to be substantially smaller, but it's all good because it has time to grow. I was thinking like probably just taking this branch here out altogether, and yes, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to remove it all. Okay, and there you see there's a little bend on that side, but it's actually too high on the tree, and I really don't want that to be there. I rather have some stuff like picking up down here and then work with it. But yeah, it's okay. We got some heavy growth on top, and the tree kind of looks good. Let me show you closer. There you go. That's the way the tree looks right now. I have the same mix of soil on this one. I don't have all the cuttings on the same mix of soil, and some have like mixed, not really mixed results. They are growing pretty well. Doesn't really matter where the soil is coming from. I see like some roots coming up right there, which is a good thing, and yeah, and there's like some stuff coming from here, which it's going to be like really nice. I really want that to happen. Now, as you can see, the cuttings took like really well. This one is just straight up. We're gonna call this thing probably a bit of a literati if you want to. It's like a straight literati. But again, I'm betting some stuff will come down this way. I could wire it and take advantage of that little literati kind of turn over there, but well, not really. I don't want to do that. Probably I'm just gonna get rid of the stuff on top and just leave like the little turn over there, hoping that something else is going to come down here, because we have lots of nodules there where growth will most certainly come up. Now let me show you what I was talking about, this little trunk. You have lots of spots where these new leaves and branches are going to actually come out, and now we are going for the cut, but I want to show you first the little turn over there on top so you can see it. Okay, I think you can see it right now is pretty defined, and it's coming straight from this one here, and it goes straight up. It's not really something that I want to, like the way it's coming from here up. That's really not what I wanted to do, and yeah, I'm going to cut it so that I can force it to grow a little bit better, and grow more stuff at the bottom of it. And this is going to be, I don't want to take it all, but just most of it is gonna go. All right, there we go. Cutting is all set. Again, I could have wired this trunk and make it like look a little more twisty, but as I said, I'd rather have like see what's gonna come out of those little nodules at the bottom, and see what happens to this tree in the future. Again, this is straight, and then it makes like this little bend here, and then the growth is all concentrated on top. I want to try to bring it down a bit more, but I only have like 1 and 2 nodules here, and well, I don't know. I'll be lucky if something happens and something grows down in this area. Probably something will pop on this side, which will be cool, but I don't want it to like keep like shooting up just like that, because it's going to be a little too tall for the design of the tree. So I'm just going to cut it a little bit on top. I'm trying to leave a few leaves at the bottom. Just not take too much. But there we go. They all look like palm trees right now until they start developing a little more. Now this one doesn't have a lot of turns and bends. It's like a very subtle ones. It's not completely straight. It goes right here, goes a little bit to the left, and then it starts going straight, and then it goes a little to the right on top, which I'm fine with it, no problem. And he has lots of nodules here for new branches to develop. So it's doing pretty well. The soil on this tree, it's a little different from the other one. This is like mostly potting soil, and you notice the difference a little bit harder when you press it down. But it's doing okay. I'm going to probably just add a little more soil on top of it because it's kind of planted a little deep on the pot, and it doesn't really gives it protection from the wind that I want, because it's when we got wind, it starts like wavering like crazy, so it needs a little more soil to stabilize it a little bit more. So let's want to cut it on top again. Just going to leave a few leaves at the bottom. There you go. This is another Japanese maple. I think it's a Japanese maple. I don't think this is an Amani one. This one actually start pulling some lower branches already, which is pretty cool. It gives me a few more options to work with it, and basically it has like one branch coming down here, and then it goes a little straighter. It divides here in two, and this one I like it because it's in a nice position. So I'm going to remove one of the two growing on top, like dividing on top. You're gonna take this one out. So what we got is a more defined little tree here, with one branch coming out of here, another branch coming out of it. The other one was growing this way, so it was conflicting with this. So I just removed it. Like here, we got this one like really going straight. I don't know if I want to keep it, but for now, I'm just going to trim the top. And here we go. We got like this little one set. I don't know if you can see it. It has like a little band over here, and if I want this band to be more accentuated, I just cut the big one, like the thicker one, and just stay with the little one, and then I'm gonna have like one side coming this way and wait for something to grow on these nodules on the back. This tree has a stronger trunk than the other ones because it was a little older when I picked it up, because I was trying new stuff. I was like, okay, maybe we can have like thicker cuttings and work with those, and just as everything, just see how it goes, and it came up pretty good. Now I got like a little forest to show you. Actually a maple, another maple little forest made with cuttings. Now this is a small forest I did with my daughter. It was originally in one of those plastic pots where I have all the other trees, but the wind was making a number out of these 5 little trees, and I decided to put them in a deeper pot, that it would protect them a little more from the wind. Well, I think this is mostly Japanese maples. I might have one Armani maple there or not, but this is mostly Japanese maples, and they actually came pretty good, pretty decent. Let me give you some detail on this. Let me just get it closer so you can see it better. It's getting a little cluttered in here because there's like one tree in the middle that's growing like stronger. Maybe some cut a little bit on top of this one. Just leave it like that. Maybe this one here needs a little more work there too. Give it more space for this one to get some light also. And this one seems to be too small still. This one is dividing in two, and I just decided to cut like the big side, the stronger side here. Let's see if you can see it better. It's like everything is a bit tangled here. So talking about this one here, this one has a little one coming this way and the strong one going up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the little one and cut the stronger one. I will clean up a little bit like later, but for now I think it's fine. So we changed this one substantially. Instead of like getting all the growth coming this way, we decided to go with a little branch coming that way. It's doing pretty well, and probably if something more comes out of this side here, stronger on this side, I'm going to do the same. And the same thing with these ones, but now I just want to let them develop a little better, let them grow a little better, and then work on them as they develop. And that's it. We are done for this video. This was just like the cuttings, all the cuttings that I've been doing. Well, not all of them. The maples, as you can see, with little stuff, we cut a lot, and I could use some of these cuttings on trying to come up with new trees, but at this time of the year, I don't know, it's summer, and I'm gonna have more cuttings for you guys in spring, and then we're going to follow all those cuttings and grow more stuff, because it's all about growing, right? Growing and shaping. So well, that's it. We're done. You guys have a good day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, and thank you for subscribing. And just be sharp, be cool, behave or don't behave. But if you don't behave like really, really badly. Have a nice day, and we'll see you next time.